Hi, thank you for checking out my channel and the Persona Rerun project. If you are enjoying it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with any friends who might be interested in Persona. I am also live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MacTheVoid, as well as have a coffee. Outside of that, in the comments, I'm specifically looking for suggestions on how to play the Persona 3 DLC, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and Persona 5 Strikers in a similar type of format. I've never played those ones before, so please be spoiler free on your suggestions, but I'd like to start preparing for the next leg of this journey, so any suggestions would be appreciated. Otherwise, we'll get right into it. Thanks.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Take your seats and we'll begin. Hifumi yo imu ni... Nope. Hifumi yo imu na yako tomochi ro ra ne. This is math class normally. Yes. Well, Mr. Miyahara is feeling under the weather, so I'll be filling in for him. Since he came expecting a math lesson, I'll talk about numerology. Numerology is the type of magic which sees the world through a system of numbers. Essentially, its practitioners convert matter into numbers. Numbers have power, so numerologists merely take advantage of that power. Some say the first true numerologist was Pythagoras. You may know him for the Pythagorean theorem, but he's also quite famous for practicing magic. He and his pupils researched what is now called Pythagoreanism. They realized that everything exists in this world corresponds to a number. They considered odd numbers masculine and even numbers feminine. They also worked towards verifying the existence of holy and unholy numbers. The Pythagoreans is focused on the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 because they add up to 10, which represents completion. They considered the first 4 numbers to be holy numbers and the most important of all. They're known as the tetra. Later, others would build upon the numerological foundation that Pythagoreans laid. Even recently, studies have been performed on the relationship between names and numbers. Let's look into this a little closely, shall we? Let me teach you a method to interpret your own name's meaning. Be sure to include your middle name too. Now convert each letter of your name into a number. 1, 2 for B, and so on, and then add the numbers together. If a letter has a 2-digit number, like 14, add the first 2 digits together to make a single digit. Keep adding these digits together until they're down to a final number between 1 and 9. Upon learning or reflecting on that digit's properties, you conclude the characteristic of the person in question. Basically, your number represents your general personality. So that means, under your theory or whatever, that there's only 9 personality types? Is that correct? Also, I don't think you can get 1. Because at the point where something's 0, you're already... You can't add 2 numbers together and get 0. So there's only 8 personality types between 2 and 9. Right? So... I mean... That's fine, I guess. Whatever. Because I was just thinking, well, other things that divide up people, which are all pseudoscience anyways as well, right? Like, they have very similar things, you know? The alpha, beta, sigma, whatever. I think altogether they have like 6 or 7, and then you look at the INJF or whatever it is. I don't know remember those, but that's been, you know, debunked as pseudoscience. But in the same way, it has, like, you know. So yeah. Say, are you still listening? I hope all this talk of numbers hasn't put you to sleep. Here's a test to see if you're paying attention. Get it wrong, and the numbers will haunt you. What's the collector name for the 4? The Tetracytus. Actuary tables predict a happy future for you. Bit more on numerology names before you're dismissed. 6, the number of Def Leppard. bandmates almost. Numerology can also be used to discern your inner self, your public persona, your future, and so on. Convert the vowels in your name into the numbers and then add them up. That reveals your inner self. Next, do the consonants in your name to get the persona you display in public. Like, again, that's fun, but like using the same method for your birth date will calculate your future. And make sure you use the Christian era dates in this calculation. It's also possible to assess your compatibility with another person using numerology. By adding the digits of your birth date to the others, you can charm. I'm still not super hot. God, and Yukari just really wants to hang out there in the back of the classroom where she has her little card above her. Chihiro's here, but something. Eat like a prince. Eat like a gourmet king. Oh yeah, I thought because you were saying brother earlier. It won't grow stronger even though we're hanging out? That's fine.
Oh, you're back.
I did that with you, did that with you, did that with you. I haven't gone farming, haven't grown stuff with Junpei. I don't think. Oh, both of them are available out here, huh? Oh, the entire reason we made it this far was to check out the fridge. And I'm gonna save after I put it in, so that way, because I'm ending the recording on today as well, which is what happened last time, is I ended it on the recording day and then forgot to actually put the save, or like to save after I did it. I saved before I did it, right? And then when I redid the day, rushing through it to get to the next recording, I forgot to redo it, so. But I suppose the value of a life lesson depends on the learner. Well, this one will be free of charge.
The other day, a woman came to my office asking for a donation. Quite the looker, I might add. In fact, she was very much my type. But no matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work.
Never change. That's ridiculous. But no matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work. Oh my lord. Are you gonna donate? Obviously not, but...
Of course not. I hate the very word. Why should I have to give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freeloaders? I pulled myself up out of squalor to get where I am today. I wanted to get back at the ones who used to laugh at me.
Yeah, but the poor aren't the ones who are laughing at you.
Anyway. But, to tell you the truth, now I have too much money. Profits are booming. I'm so busy, I don't have time to spend a yen of it. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. I could teach them my business philosophy and management techniques. It'd be a carbon copy of me.
I mean, that's the opposite of what you want, though.
Probably cost me a fortune.
To make a
But
carbon
if it
copy, I
works,
mean.
Then it's easy living.
Because then, at best, you're stationary, you're not progressing.
About being adopted. Only joking. People would get funny ideas if I took in a child as old as you.
I mean, that's sad. Older kids without parents deserve to be adopted too. Looks selfish on the surface, but he seems to care about me deep down. I understand him a little bit better now. A busy NS man.
Donate for the sake of the less fortunate, huh?
It's getting late, so I'll go back to the dorm.
Good morning.
How are you feeling? A bank, a pyramid, and now a spaceport. Anything goes in the cognitive world, I suppose. Anyhow, this is on a grander scale than before, so we're gonna have to do some research. We should get moving soon. Why don't we go to the palace today? I'll think about it.
I see.
I won't push you, but don't forget about Haru. Talk to me anytime if you go. I'll make sure I'm ready.
Hey,
Are you busy? Oh my god, Maruki. Stop! Stop it, Maruki, you piece of shit. Well, are you gonna be ready now? Are you ready now, you asshole? Thank you for earlier. I feel like our discussions will really help. Yeah, fucking, I get, but I need to read. Stop it.
Well, shall we begin?
Let's get started. For today's topic, let's see. I'd like to hear your opinion on these silent thieves of hearts. The ones who steal the desires of criminals and reportedly force them to confess. Maybe it's a little hard to believe, but I guess I've taken an academic interest in them. You really are dedicated. Ha! I don't know about that. It's just a gut feeling I have. But I get the feeling the Phantom Thieves' work and my own research are rooted in the same principles. That's why I've decided to analyze them from my own perspective. For example, there's the matter of their methods. According to those calling cards they send out, their stated desire is to steal your desires. How is such a feat even possible? Any idea, Voidkin? As in removing them? Removing them, as if they're something material rather than abstract? So they'd be stealing desires by taking some tangible form of them. Well, in that case, I suppose it'd be possible if you could find the physical proxy for human desires.
Say,
Waitkin, do you remember the story about the cookies? In the experiment, the desire for the cookies actually changed the way people tasted them. I think we can look at this in the same way. They're not something easily perceived, but our desires have a tremendous effect on our cognition. Put another way, if that desire is gone, your cognitive perception of the cookies skews back to normal. So, does that remind you of anything? The change of heart?
right.
That's right, the Phantom Thieves' own change of heart. The basis of my theory, the theft of desire is not metaphorical, but something more direct. We still don't know exactly how they steal these desires, of course. I liken it more to like laser eye surgery, where it's like regular, like you have a distorted view of the world, and regular good therapy may be like wearing glasses or contacts, but it's something you have to maintain, something you have to keep track of, something you have to remember to do, to put on, and to work towards. While the Phantom Thieves will erase that distortion by basically laser eye corrective surgery, right? Where you won't, where like because of the removal of the source distortion, you're able to just see it properly, you know? But if this idea of a physical, tangible desires can be actualized, I think it'd logically follow that they can be taken away. In a world of intangibles, let's say, a world composed of the contents of people's hearts. Well, they're thieves, so they could perceive a world like that. They could steal desires away like any other treasure. You think I'm getting anywhere here? It's intriguing. If it's actually anywhere close to the truth, it'd be incredible. Then again, we'll probably never know for sure unless we ask one of the Phantom Thieves themselves. I think I can construct a solid hypothesis now. It feels like I'm just one step away from finishing this paper.
Thank you. All right.
Now, about today's mental training technique. How about something like this?
All right.
Oh, never a bad time for a snack. Phantom
Well,
wafers.
see
Thank
you.
you.
Ah, you're back.
Hey! What do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure you're close.
Hi!
Been searching all along, confessing while I know without the clue,
Hey!
without a sign, without grasping it.
I became a demon to find my own path.
Whoa.
We got a little time to read, so let's read further. The desire for knowledge leads to an unexpected end. But I don't get to the end. Seems like you're getting through that book quickly. That got on speed reading. So, how far'd you get?
Hi!
Alright, see you later.
Good morning.
Good morning. The palace is gone, so I guess we're just waiting for a while. What do you guys do at times like these? I mean, I don't study anymore, so take a break.
I see.
I suppose it'll do us good to take it easy every now and then. Still, don't go overboard. You can't forget your primary duties as a high schooler. Important to play the part of a diligent student, right?
Hey!
Yusuke up. It looks like Yusuke may be the only one. Yep. Hey, Yusuke.
By the way,
Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? I came to see you. Would you come to see it with me? I don't have the Emperor.
by the
What a
way,
nerve-wracking time. Meanwhile, I am here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something?
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of the show, there's also an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here, yet nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. What is this supposed to be? There's almost a sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire? I see no desire here. I understand it now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there's neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Dear, there are much more detailed paintings over there. There's no need to worry. I am not bothered in the slightest. There's nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I needn't pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy. This is... Look, an eligible patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted in the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you? Ah, are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but the idea is quite overused. Some might even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty? That was harsh. Indeed.
Why?
But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he is right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this be?
How could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? As though I've been forsaken by the gods of art. You should be an actor instead of like a painter. This great mistake shall be the end of me, because you're so extra, man. This is just the beginning. Do not patronize me. I have no future in this field. What's going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? Stand up, Yusuke. What?
I see.
I must stand up, both literally and figuratively. Failure and art go hand in hand. I cannot simply give it up now. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful. But that is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit. I will start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you allow me to continue my skill card services as well, Mac. I shall conquer this.
All right. Let us return home.
Now then, let us return home. I wish to start anew. The slump, huh?
Ah, you're back.
Are you free? Thinking we could play a match and maybe chat some. If it's okay, I was hoping we could do it at your place. Decide later.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
Okay, so full disclosure, I've reloaded the game to get Kawakami to cook because I had agreed to have Hifumi over. And I'm curious to see how this plays out. Hoping to play at your place while my teacher's here in a maid outfit. Wait for me, okay?
I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
So Kawakami just saw this lady come over. She just saw Kawakami in a maid outfit cooking curry downstairs. You'll triumph in the end. I fully believe
That's
in you.
my intention. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults. But I'm the one who was most at fault. I was overconfident. If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills. I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches. Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without.
Aw.
I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
You can do it.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
Build a strong bond with Hifumi.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thy bond shall be. Thou hast awaked.
The Togo system allows you to swap current party members to backup party members during anyone's turn.
All right.
But that is their turn, correct?
Well then, on to our final lesson. I truly hope that that the Phantom Thieves find my lessons useful.
We do.
I feel honored to be told that from one of the Phantom Thieves. I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence. If there's anything I can do to help, please know that you can rely on me.
Thank you.
I will support you in whatever you want to accomplish. Hey,
Hey! Are you nervous?
being a hero must keep you busy trying to help everyone, huh? Well,
Oh, she's
I no
blushing.
longer have a ban on dating. So, for the time being, please let me have you all to myself.
We played a long match, just the two of us. How long of a match?
Hi!
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. All right, I'll see you later. Congrats. Lessons have ended for today. You're waiting for Naoto to recover. It's raining today. You know what that means. Oh, hey, Teddy. What should I do? Give it everything you got. So what am I... Wait, so what am I supposed to do? I still don't get it. Alright, good. She's not there. I don't know what I would have done if she was there, because I should go eat. Morning, huh? When it rains, Dad does the deliveries, so I'm supposed to wash the store, but I don't really feel like it. I'm just gonna stay here until I feel like I'm ready. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't need to hear that. No, it's okay. Tell me about it. Oh, howdy. Hi, how are you? Even a day like this, but there's not that many customers. I gotta spend it standing around. Looking at the town puts me at ease somehow. Maybe it's because I've lived here for so long? Oh, yeah. I mean, a small town like this in the rain does sound pretty comforting, doesn't it? Oh, I meant to go see what my thing was. Oh, it's to help the guy with the cat. That's right. I didn't need knowledge.
Welcome back.
Hey, I went shopping today. There's a fridge full of food. Alright, do I help out Dojima? Or do I make the food? Surprisingly, I have the ingredients to make marinated spinach. You decide to make marinated spinach. I don't want that though. I don't actually mind like raw spinach, but yeah, boiled. Oh god, boiled spinach is the worst. Throw it out. Boiled again with sesame? Good, I wasted a night. Take your seats, class, and we'll begin. Ifumi yoi munayakoto mochirarone. This is math class. Miss Mihara isn't feeling well, so I'm filling in for her. Since you came here expecting a math lesson, I'll teach you about numerology. Oh god. Numerology is a type of magic essentially its practitioners convert matter into numbers. Numbers have power, and numerologists take advantage of that. It's said that the first numerologist was Pythagoras. You may know him from the Pythagorean theorem, but he's also famous for practicing magic. He and his pupils researched what they call Pythagoreanism. They realized that everything that exists in the world corresponds to a number. They considered odd numbers masculine and even numbers feminine. They also verified the existence of holy and unholy numbers. The Pythagoreans focused on the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 because they added up to 10, which represents completeness. They considered these 4 numbers to be the holy numbers, the most important of all. They're called the Others later developed on the foundation laid by the Pythagoreans. More recently, there's been work done by the relationship between numbers and names. Let's look into this a little closer. I'll show you a method by which you can interpret your own name's meaning. Be sure to include your middle name too. Now convert each letter into a number, 1 for A, 2 for B, and so on, and add the numbers from each name to your name. If a letter from a 2-digit number, like 14 for N, and the 2 digits together to make a single digit, by the end you should have a number between 1 and 9. The digital root. I am just starting to play 999 on stream. This number represents an individual's overall personality. Based on that number's properties, you can derive the person's general characteristics. You're all listening. I hope this talk of numbers hasn't put you to sleep. How about a little test to see if you're paying attention? Get it wrong and the numbers will haunt you even in your sleep. Ifumi Yobni, who should I pick? Alright, Mac. What is the correct name for the 4 holy numbers in numerology? That's correct. A few more words on numerology and the names you dismiss. Numerology can be used to discern your inner self, public persona, friend, your future, and so on. Convert the vowels in your name into the numbers and add them up. That reveals your inner self. Then take the consonants and do the name of the persona you display on the outside. Using the same method with your birth date will calculate your future. Be sure to use Christian era dates in the calculation. It's also possible to assess your compatibility with another person using numerology. By adding the digits of your birth date to the others, you can... Hey, Yukari! Wait, actually, I need to tell you something. Not right now. Okay, maybe some other time. You have rejected Yukari. Sorry, but I needed to see if Yuko was available. Hey, Mekan, are you free today? I thought we could do something together. Do you want to come to my house again? I have something to give you. Right in front of Chihiro. That's so fucking funny, actually. Iwata and I, 3rd Street, Yuko's room. Sorry, I could have done this at school, but it gave me an excuse to see you. An excuse? But now you're making me feel guilty. Remember the kids we coached? The 4 of them each wrote something for us. They're kind of mouthy, but they have their moments. That's true. You're sweet. You'll be a good father. Here, this is for you. They told me to give it to you. Aren't they cute? That's why I called you up. It was my excuse for inviting you over. Today, my parents are at home. Let's not leave anything implied. I want explicit consent. And? Don't make me say it. Just staring at me. I know my face is all red. You helped me find my true calling, Metkin. I'm so glad we met. I want to give you a special thank you. So, will you stay with me a little while longer? Thou art I am thou. Thou has established a genuine bond. Siegfried. Okay. The strength social link is at its maximum level. You can now create Siegfried, the bearer of victory. I love you. I love you, Metkin. I wish someone would say that to me, actually. Let's just be desperate on main. No, that was sweet. Don't forget about Shiga. Okay, you're worrying about my health. I'm okay. I mean, I just got back from well, it doesn't need to be said. You're enthusiastic. Before I enlighten you today, do you notice anything different about me? Sort of. Oh, then you can tell. I had my hair revitalized. Does it look healthier now? I'm afraid it's all part of the job. I have my fans to think of. At home, I am completely the opposite. I dress like a slob and only shower once every 3 days. Let me give you an analogy. Vegetables, perfect. Imagine an organically grown cucumber that looks deformed. Compare that to a cucumber that looks perfect, but was grown using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Which one do you think the supermarket would stock? Well, in the future, it is the organic one, actually. That's the simple truth. Awkward-shaped cucumbers are difficult to stack, so stores prefer nice straight ones. Taste and safety are not really considered. Instead, they carry cucumbers that even mold won't eat. So, why do consumers still buy these cucumbers when they know the truth? Simple. Fits easier in their ass. People trust what they see. Appearance matters most. That's why, as much as I hate spending money, I buy expensive ties to win people's trust. Wait. You remember what I just said about me dressing like a slob and not showering every day? Don't tell anyone. I can't afford to have people start believing I'm ordinary. I only said that because it was you. You're the only one who knows. Just a reminder, don't tell anyone if you break your promise. Well, I guess I can trust you. Run along now. Take your seats, class. In math class normally, I am going to skip through this because we've done it already. Twice. It's the exact same question. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, hey, Fuka. You homewrecker. Gekkokan High School has the economics room. The recipe in the book I read the other day said... The bond between you two seems to have grown stronger. It's getting late.
Hello.
Hi! Hey, Koromaru. Sorry, I don't care about you nearly as much as my future boyfriend. My girlfriend left me. So now I found myself a new boyfriend who will love me forever. Mind if we step out for a bit? It's just I feel uncomfortable. Did something happen? Something like that, but oh, he's blushing. In any case, you decide to go outside with him. Seriously, sorry. Those guys keep yapping at me. Those guys? You remember how I cooked for them the other day? They kept going on and on about how delicious it was and how I should do it again. Aki keeps pushing those requests on me. Fuka's throwing cookbooks at me. Whenever I walk past the kitchen, they all stare at me like they're just waiting for me to do something. I have my hopes up too. Hey, don't look at me like that. Oh, I'm glad they liked it. Do you think it's funny that I did that? You think it isn't like me? I mean, there's nothing wrong with having good memories to grow up with. We've got 2 kids at the dorm anyway. One big one, one tiny one. How about you? Did you have fun too? All thanks to you. All I did was cook for you guys. If you had fun, it was because of everyone else. Oh, sweet boy. Believe in yourself a little bit more. It's because of you. Making memories is important. People can go on for as long as they have good things to look back on. They'll be able to go on without being led astray. Shinichiro mutters quietly. You know, you should be doing something else. You shouldn't be with me like this. Don't you have more fun things to do? It's fun being with you. Well, alright then. You can feel Shinichiro's thoughtfulness towards you, clumsy as it may be. Oh, my sweetheart. Oh, my heart. Might as well stop by somewhere since we're already out. Want some ice cream from the convenience store? My treat. You and Shinichiro walk around before heading back to the dorm.